Hello, I'm Eric, and let's talk about engineering. The MediaTek Genio ecosystem and Mainline Linux support. The real battlefield of industrial IoT is not decided by teraflop marketing, but by a silicon's ability to survive 10 years without getting trapped in a fragmented, obsolete kernel. For a long time, MediaTek was synonymous with closed ecosystems and short-lived architectures, but the arrival of the Genio line represents a technical pivot that any engineering director should observe with analytical rigor. Let's analyze the structure of the Genio 1200. It is not simply an octa-core processor. The real value lies in its integrated neural processing unit, NPU. From a technical feasibility perspective, bringing artificial intelligence to the edge requires more than raw power. It requires predictable latency. The Genio 1200 promises to close the gap between mid-range devices and heavy inference stations, allowing computer vision and audio analytics tasks to happen in milliseconds, directly on the hardware, without relying on the cloud. What truly sets this platform apart from its predecessors is its commitment to mainline Linux. In the world of embedded systems engineering, dependence on proprietary kernels is a security risk and a drag on innovation. The fact that MediaTek is working to make its video and graphics acceleration drivers operate under Linux's DRM-KMS subsystem is a milestone in standardization. This means that integration with modern graphical servers such as Wayland or audio systems such as Pipewire is not an uncertain experiment, but a validated technical path that guarantees long-term interoperability. To optimize the workflow, the NeuroPilot SDK acts as the critical abstraction layer. When evaluating this component, it is clear that its function is to intelligently orchestrate the workload between the NPU, GPU, and APU. For a development team, this drastically reduces friction when deploying complex models. The flexibility of not having to rebuild inference logic for each silicon component is, in project management terms, a massive reduction in potential technical debt and an increase in deployment reliability. We cannot ignore thermal management in this analysis. High performance is often accompanied by a proportional increase in heat dissipation. In compact industrial designs where space is a luxury, MediaTek's ARM architecture offers power efficiency that often surpasses traditional x86 solutions. However, a rigorous mechanical and thermal design analysis remains mandatory for continuous inference applications, since system stability under maximum load depends entirely on well-executed passive dissipation to avoid thermal throttling. Finally, native compatibility with the Yocto project and distributions such as Ubuntu ensures that the product lifecycle is sustainable. By choosing a platform that actively embraces open source, companies gain transparency and the ability to apply security patches independently of the manufacturer's release cycles. Betting on the Genio ecosystem is not just an advance in raw power, but a strategic move toward software maturity that makes it possible to build reliable and durable industrial infrastructure.